Welcome to LaKopiNews, things you chat over a cup of coffee. Before we start, what are your thoughts on the recent MRT breakdown? A significant disruption on the Thompson East Coastline, TEL, on the morning of September 17, 2025, had a direct impact on students sitting for a national examination. The service interruption, which began at approximately 7:30 a.m. due to a signaling fault, stretched across 27 stations from Woodlands North to Bayshore. This incident directly resulted in 18 students arriving late for their GCEN level humanities exam. The Singapore Examinations and Assessment Board swiftly confirmed that all affected students were not penalized. In accordance with standard policy, the students were granted the full duration of the paper to complete their exam, as they had arrived at the examination center before its official conclusion. This TEL disruption was notably the fifth such incident to affect the MRT network in the month of September alone, highlighting a concerning pattern of reliability issues. The previous disruptions included faults on the East-West line on September 16th, a 40-minute delay on the North-South line on September 14th, and separate incidents on the North-South and Circle lines on September 2nd and 1st, respectively. In response to growing public concern over this cluster of failures, SMRT Trains President Lam Shou Kai addressed the media later on September 17. He sought to reassure commuters by characterizing the recent spate of disruptions as isolated cases. He explicitly stated that they were not systemic issues across the entire rail network, aiming to dispel notions of a wider infrastructural problem despite the network's reliability metrics falling to a multi-year low. Before we start, are you aware of any corruption around you? A former facilities manager at St. Joseph's Institution and 3 vendors have been charged with corruption. Ng Sher Him, 58, allegedly accepted over 67,000 Singapore dollars in bribes between 2018 and 2023 from Renee Song Moi Kwan, 53, Ui Kim Wei, 48, and Margaret Chin Li Lan, 71. The bribes were rewards for furthering their company's business interests with the school. Ng faces 9 counts, while Song and Chin face 4 each, and Ui faces 1. Ng and Chin also face charges for using false quotations for CCTV installations to mislead the school. Ng and Chin intend to plead guilty, while Ui will seek legal advice. They will return to court in October, facing penalties of up to 5 years jail and/or a 100,000 Singapore dollars fine per charge. Before we start, please remember no authority or bank would ask you transfer money to an unknown bank account or pass cash to any individual. A 31-year-old Malaysian man, Lee John Cheng, has been charged for allegedly collecting $441,000 as a cash courier for a government impersonation scam syndicate. He was charged on September 18th with conspiring to retain benefits from criminal conduct between July 17th and August 1st. The scams involve fraudsters impersonating officials from the Monetary Authority of Singapore who convinced victims their accounts were involved in crimes and instructed them to hand over cash to couriers. The anti-scam command identified Lee in Malaysia, where he was arrested on September 16th and extradited to Singapore. His case will be mentioned again on September 25th. Before we start, have you seen anyone still vaping recently? A video of a man jaywalking erratically in Ang Mo Kio has gone viral, drawing mixed reactions from netizens. The clip, filmed in the early hours of September 17th, shows a man staggering across a 3-lane road and stopping in the middle of a lane as a car approaches. Many online commentators derisively labeled him a K-pod zombie, suggesting his disoriented state was due to drug-laced vapes, and made pop culture comparisons. However, a serious debate also emerged, with many criticizing the filmer for not calling the police or helping the man, and others expressing concern that his actions could have caused an accident for which a driver might be unfairly penalized. The video sparked discussions on public safety and bystander responsibility. What are your thoughts? Like and comment on this video. Kindly subscribe to help us grow and for more future uploads. Million thanks in advance.